Even though Megan and Robbert called off their engagement, she says he still has her at a breaking point. You see, 2 weeks ago, he accused her of having a threesome with a male friend and another woman. Megan says she tolerated his accusations for years because they have a child together. But now, she feels he's only accusing her because he was cheating. And she even suspects that he's had sex for money. Take a look.
So I've proposed to her 3 times. Each time I've proposed to her, she's told me hell no. I've gone through 3 actual rings. One of them she's flushed down the toilet, and at that point, it was just the last straw. When I first met Megan, she had me at hello. After about 2 years after that, I proposed. She said yes the first time, and she's bought the dress, the invitations, got them sent out, had a wedding planned for us. We split up, and she's kicked me out, started arguments, and then she's like, okay, you know what, wedding's off. Screw this, wedding's off. And then I drug my sorry ass back and proposed again. And even after all these rejections, I still go back to her. And I still try to plan a life with her, and I still try to make things work. Because I believe that she's the only one for me. And like, we would be arguing back and forth so much. Like, whenever I would leave, I wouldn't know if I was in a relationship or not half the time. Like, I just wouldn't. I would say, hey, are we together? And she'd say, you should know the answer to that already. Like, I'm supposed to, you know, read her mind or something.
Tell me about your relationship with him.
I will always love him. I will always have respect for him because he did give me my son. In the beginning, we had a good relationship. It was awesome. He treated me like a girl should be treated, and just out of nowhere, I started finding out he was cheating on me. I found messages. I've even had girls text me and tell me and describe in ways that only someone who knows him in that kind of manner would know things about him.
Why do you stay with him?
I love him. I believe that when I got pregnant with my son, it was a sign that we were meant to be together.
Because you had a child together, does that doom you to a life of disrespect?
No.
Why in the world does he think that you had a threesome with some other guy and a girl?
A friend of his posted a status on social media talking about how he met this girl at a gas station and they started talking and they went back to her place. Well, when Robbert had seen it and he asked him about it, the guy didn't want to be up front and tell him, you know, his business. He didn't want to tell him who he was with, so it was like automatically he assumed it was me.
So, just to be clear, you didn't have a threesome?
No.
Okay. And how many times has Robbert cheated on you?
About 3 times that I know for sure, but I know that it's been more than that, and he's lying to me about it.
Well, you know, when my wife tells me you've taken a lie detector test since 2016, whether you've cheated, and he's taken a test since 2019.
Right.
I mean, there's a big disparity there.
I wanted him to take it for 2016, but he didn't want to. He had been going out and hanging out with his friends, staying gone all night. So I got suspicious, and he fell asleep, and I looked through his phone one time, and I seen that there was a hidden app in his phone. I pulled it up, and it was text messages from various amounts of girls telling him they had fun last night, you know, what kind of specials he's got.
What kind of what?
Specials he's got.
Specials?
Yeah.
Oh, like 2 for 1. But like, and I do agree with him what he said on tape. What woman is paying for sex?
You'd be surprised.
I would be surprised. I'd be shocked, as a matter of fact, because like he said on the tape, he's giving it away for free. Like, why would
And that kind of concerns me. Him saying that kind of concerns me.
That what? That he would give it away for free?
That he's going, yeah, sleeping with just anybody.
Right. He doesn't need any money to cheat on you. He'll do it for free.
I'm the one that proposed 3 times, yet.
Okay, and I'm the one that constantly gets cheated on. I'm the one that's constantly hurting.
Well, who's to say that you didn't cheat either?
I didn't. I don't care what you think. I know who I am. And I know what I've done and what I haven't done. And I know what you have done. I have proof. You know, your cheating don't just hurt me in a way of breaking my heart. You have went out and cheated on me, and you've brought me STDs. Yeah. What are you gonna do if you go and cheat on me one time and you bring me something that neither one of us can get rid of?
How many times did he give you an STD?
3 times.
Whoa.
Something
But
I
he gave
can't
you an
get rid of.
STD 3 times? Come on, man.
Half the time we were.
Wait, hold on a second. If he gave you it 3 times, you're just begging for him to keep going out cheating. And how do you feel you're giving it to her 3 times?
Man, half the time we were together or not together, we would argue. She would kick me out. I wouldn't even know if I was in a relationship or not.
It don't matter. If you say you love me and you want to be with me, going
Then
out
no,
and
if
sleeping
you-
with other
if you say you
females
love-
is not going to win my trust. It's not.
If you saying you love me, kicking me out all the time isn't gonna win me over with you either.
I do love you, and kicking you out, why do I do that? Because you cheat on me.
When's the last time you cheated?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I mean, because like I said, we get in arguments.
Because you've stopped, or you just don't want to
Well,
talk?
I've stopped, and because
How long
like
have you stopped for?
I'm horrible with time frames.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
I don't even want
If
to
you ain't
answer
been
it. I
cheating
don't even
on
want
me,
to
you ain't
hear
been with
it.
other people, why wouldn't you take the test the same way I did? Why are you only doing it for 2019?
Because like I said, every time we argue, you kick me out. I can't even come back. I can't even. When people ask me, "Hey, don't you have a girlfriend?" It's like, man, I don't even know. You should really just ask her that question.
No, you should really ask yourself that question.
I'm gonna ask. All right, you're right.
Why do you go on with the facade of a relationship with her?
Because I wanted to make her happy. I did everything I could to possibly
So
make her
you
happy. And
wanna
at
make
that
me
time, I
happy?
realized I was being selfish because I was trying to force something that wasn't wanted.
You're more worried about making yourself happy, right?
No, I was more worried about making her happy. I was trying to do anything
So
I
cheating
could.
on me is making me happy.
Honey.
Going and sleeping with my friends is making
You
me
asked
happy.
you asked me to leave. What did I do? I grabbed everything I owned and I.
I went and slept with my friend.
Which one? Who are you talking about?
Besides that one male, have you had any sexual physical contact with other males besides Robbert? You answered no. Since 2016, besides that one male, have you had other sexual physical intercourse with other males besides Robbert? You answered no. The results came back the same, and it came back that Megan told the truth.
Thank you.
When I'm reading this, I almost wonder, like, was Dan drinking back there, or like, since January of 2019, have you had sexual physical contact with more than 3 other females besides Megan? So this year alone is 3 you know about, or that he's telling here. He answered no, he told the truth, so only 3 women. Since January of 2019, have you had sexual intercourse with more than 3 other females besides Megan? He answered no, he told the truth. But that's not like a good
That's
thing.
just for 2019.
Those are 3 for 2019. Then we went on to ask him, have you ever exchanged anything of any value, including money, for sexual physical contact with anyone? He answered no. Have you ever exchanged anything of any value, including money, for sexual intercourse with anyone? He answered no. Those 2 results came back that Robbert did not tell the truth. So he's a prostitute.
Are you serious right now? That's disgusting. That is disgusting. You're supposed to be our son's role model. Is that what you want our son doing?
Okay, what are you going to do now?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
He is my son's father. I can't
He's
just
telling you
throw
he
him out of
doesn't.
my life.
He's telling you he doesn't want you.
Well, that's fine, but I'm not going to stop loving him just because of that.
If you like what you see, all new episodes are coming, and you do not want to miss out. Click subscribe now.